Hey, what's happening guys? My name is Bharat Nagpal. Micromax just launched the new Canvas 5 in India and we're going to be unboxing it. So the new Micromax Canvas 5 comes after a fairly long time, and the Canvas 4 has been long gone. The new device is priced fairly competitively for a price of 12,999 rupees, 12,999, approximately 13,000 rupees, even though the price on the box is around 15,000. So the first thing inside the box is the device itself. It feels fairly well built. I'm going to put it to the side. I'm going to go further in. We get a included screen protector, which is nice, and a cleaning cloth. You also get a user guide, the E481, and then you have the warranty card, some promotional documentation, and that's about it. SAR information is included as well. If we go further in, we have a nicely packaged box of the accessories. So you have the USB cable, which is a really nice quality USB cable. A good job on this Micromax. You can look at really nicely built edges. It's not going to break easily. The wall charger also has an LED light to tell you whether or not the charge is plugged in properly. And then you have the earphones, which are in-ear style earphones. The wire seems to be fairly flimsy. It doesn't seem to be really a good wire, nothing compared to the USB cable that they've given. But we'll test these earphones out and see how they perform. You also have an inline microphone and a push button to send in end calls. So this is the new Canvas 5, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a closer look at this. As you can see, you have a leatherite or a leather type finish back panel, which is nowhere leather. It's actually plastic that has been sort of shaped in a way to look like leather. The device has metal edges. It feels really nice in the hand. If I remove the back panel, you'll see dual SIM card slots and a micro SD card slot. The battery is non-removable. There is also a warning on the back preventing you from trying to tamper with the battery or remove it because the battery is fixed in. The back cover has a really good quality plastic. It doesn't flex easily, and I guess it's not going to break or come off very easily. Now this is the Canvas 5, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do a quick one over with it. It feels fantastic in the hand, has a metal frame, and over at the front you have a 5 megapixel camera with front facing flash and a couple of sensors. Below that, a 5.2 inch 1920 by 1080p display. The Android control buttons are on screen. On the bottom of the device is a micro USB charging port along with the main microphone. Over at the right is the power button along with the volume rockers. On the top of the device is the 3.5mm headphone jack, and there is nothing on the left hand side of the device. The main camera is a 13 megapixel camera with dual LED flash, and you have the Micromax logo along with the main speakerphone on the back of the device. The display also has Corning Gorilla Glass 3 and a 2.5D curved touch panel, which mimics that of the new iPhone 6 and 6s. The device runs on a MediaTek MT6753 octa-core chipset, which has 8 cores and goes up to 1.3 GHz. You also have the Mali T720 GPU, 3 GB of RAM and 16 GB of storage, and you get micro SD card expandability up to 128 GB. The battery on the inside is a 2900 mAh battery, and the device supports 2 LTE enabled SIM cards, both on TDD and FDD networks. Now, Micromax's included application allows you to sort of clean out the junk, which is fairly good, and I found it to sort of slightly improve the usability of the device. You have a bunch of preloaded bloatware on the device, a lot of applications that are preloaded, which you may or may not use, and you also have a trending apps app, which is also loaded on the device. Now, you are running Android 5.1 out of the box, and Micromax says that they will upgrade the device to Marshmallow later on. No exact date given on that. The main browser is based on Chrome, and so it works fairly well and flawlessly. No crashing or slowing down while browsing websites, which is fantastic. The touch response on the device is really quick, and overall usability seems to be fantastic. Micromax has also pre-installed the SwiftKey keyboard, which you can remove if you want. but it works really well, and you can customize it by sort of changing the theme or changing the layout of the keyboard. Now, the fact that a lot of apps are pre-installed is not a lot bothersome, because you can remove all of them. All of the bloatware can be removed from the device, which is fantastic, and only the Trending Apps app cannot be removed, which is a Micromax app. Everything else on the device can be removed. You also get a sound recorder and an FM player inbuilt, and the sound recorder works fairly well, and we tried it out. It looks good. Now, the main camera is a 13 megapixel camera, and it does a fairly good job of clicking pictures. It's also really quick at capturing the images. Micromax, just like Samsung, has also included a bunch of modes to capture images. And as you can see over here, there is a professional mode, which sort of mimics the pro mode on Samsung devices. So you can go into the professional mode and sort of change around your ISO, exposure compensation, white balance, etc. Before you click an image to get the perfect shot. Now, while the main camera is 13 megapixel, video capture is kept at 1920 by 1080p, and the front camera captures 5 megapixel pictures and also has a front-facing flash in case you want to click some selfies. You also have features like face beauty, etc. while you edit your pictures, so you can change those things around, and Micromax has had them for some time in their previous devices as well. So if you like clicking selfies a lot, a bunch of apps are preloaded to help you click the perfect selfie. Now, we played a bunch of games on the device, and this phone seems to be really fast and responsive in doing that. We also have something called the Game Booster preloaded on the device, which helps you sort of improve your gaming capability. We played Asphalt 8 with high graphics, and it seemed to work really well on the device, far exceeding expectations, and the 3GB RAM plays an important role in helping you game better. While the device may not be the best in segment, it seems to be a promising one with a good set of specifications and a fantastic price. The device feels fantastic in the hand, has a metal frame and a really good hold and feel, and the display seems to be really good. The addition of Gorilla Glass 3 looks great, and the fact that the performance aspect of things is good means that you're overall getting a fantastic device. Now, you do have a lot of options in this price bracket, with OnePlus coming out with the OnePlus X, slightly more expensive than this, and a bunch of other phones by Motorola, and now the recently launched Samsung On 7 and On 5, giving competition to several other devices. In terms of the specifications value, Micromax's offering seems to be at a good position. Now, while complaints of Micromax's service continue, we hope that this device gets software updates soon and quickly, so that people really enjoy from the experience. If you have any questions or queries, do drop them in the comment section below, and we'll be doing a full review on the new Micromax Canvas 5 soon enough, so stay tuned for that. Do check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and make sure you visit iGyaan.in. This has been Bharat. Thank you guys for watching.